everyone. I'm Vardha Sharma, editor Newsband, daily English newspaper of Navi Mumbai. Today we have with us Mr. Shirish Aradwad, who is the transport manager of Navi Mumbai Municipal Transport. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Aradwad has over 24 years of experience in urban and public transport sector. He has done his BE in mechanical engineering from Government College of Engineering, Aurangabad. He has also done his program on capacity building leaders in urban transport planning and management from Ahmedabad. Leaders in urban transport planning and management, National Taiwan University, Taipei, and program on transportation system from Hong Kong. He is recipient of several awards and accolades. Some of these include Urban Mobility India 2019, which was awarded for Best City and Urban Transport Initiatives by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India. He has also been awarded for Excellence in Urban Transport for Best Intelligent Transport System by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, Government of India 2018. So, Mr. Aradwad, now with the mission begin again, many of the offices and business establishments have started working. So the dependency, because the local trains are not running, so the dependency on buses is quite high. However, the frequency is not very good. So there have been requests by the commuters if the frequency of NMMT buses could be increased, especially during peak hours.
Madam, what happened? Up to June, there was many restrictions for traveling because only government employees have permission to travel in the bus. After that, in the June, we are operating only 150 buses. But after that, we are increasing, and now we are operating 325 buses daily. And it is quite enough as per our views because AC buses, there is no passenger for AC buses. So we are operating only 50 buses out of 120 buses. So I think if there is demand, then we will think about increase the buses.
In the backdrop of COVID-19 pandemic, some of the NMT buses had been converted into ambulances. So will this have affected, the service, because now the services have started. So will this affect the services regarding the frequency?
It was not affected because of COVID, because it is affected due to AC bus service, because there is no passenger for AC buses. So we are not operating AC buses, and we are given only 55 buses to COVID ambulance. So there is no issue for this.
Some of the commuters have also asked, requested, if these, because the ACES buses are not running to the full capacity at all. So if the fares of these buses could be reduced, maybe more bus passengers could use these facilities.
Because I think because of higher fare, people are not traveling in AC buses. So we are thinking to reduce the fares, but it is long procedure.
Okay.
So reduction in the fare, it is long procedure. We have to put the proposal with administrator, then it goes to government, and then government approves it. So, but we are thinking to reduce the AC bus fare.
Okay, and it is observed that the COVID-19 rules and regulations are not being followed in the NMMT buses, while the commuters do wear masks. But social distancing is not observed because the buses are running to the full capacity.
Yes. Yeah, this is the problem, because earlier we are strictly followed the social distancing, but from last month, means from September, there is huge rush for buses. So people also don't want to follow the rules. So that's why there is some confusion between passengers and conductors. So this is happening.
So how do you plan to ensure that the rules are being implemented and strictly followed?
What happened on 24th September, MSRTC, Maharashtra State Road Transport, they ruled out there is no social distancing. They are given permission to seat people on each seats. So then if government is giving permission, then what can we do?
Okay, so I think it is, I mean, ultimately falls on the commuters
Yeah,
themselves.
but we are taking all cares. We give masks to our conductors, gloves, then sanitizers. Then every trip we sanitizing the bus. So we are taking care of this.
I see. Under JNNURM, NMMT had received 30 electric buses. The main aim was to reduce pollution and also dependency on diesel-based buses. So, are there any plans to replace the other buses as well?
Yeah, it is not in general. Sorry for. This is a scheme from DHI, means Department of Heavy Industry, which called FAME scheme. FAME, Faster Adoption in Manufacturing of Electrical Buses. In FAME 1 scheme, we received 30 buses, and the experience of AC electrical buses is very good, because energy consumption is very less. In AC Volvo buses, there is KMPL. We said KMPL. So in 1 liter, only 2 kilometer running AC buses. But in electrical buses, for 1 kilometer, only 5 rupees energy is consuming. So it is also operation is also quite good. There is no noise. There is no pollution. So in FAME 2, we applied for 200 buses. Earlier we got approval of 100 buses. Tender procedure was completed and we given order for 100 buses. Just last week we got another 100 buses. So we are in tendering process.
There are also plans to start 30 electric stations which is highest among the state peers. So what is the development in this front?
Yeah, this is also in tender process, and this is for public, for four-wheelers, bikes.
I see.
So we are, it is for use of public, and it is in tender process.
How long will it take?
It will take maximum 6 to 8 months.
All right. So we will have all the 30 stations, electric stations?
Yeah.
And that is the highest in the state, I mean, among all the state peer states.
Yes.
In fact, you have also been instrumental in implementing India's first ITMS, that is Intelligent Transport Management System, which is running with 10 modules. And you have also implemented central ITMS system to monitor buses on real-time basis, integrating 3 bus depots and 15 control rooms. Can you please share what are the details of these and how has this benefited the commuters and also the NMMT?
First thing, we are the first in India to implement the total ITMS system. So we got 2 awards for this in last 2 consecutive years. There is a control room which is based in our Belapur office, and we monitored all these buses minute to minute, in which missed bus stops, then speed, under speed, over speed, all we are monitoring from our control room. And if any conductor, any driver breaks the rule, then we call them from control room. So it helps to commuters that missed bus stops reduced drastically. Then overspeed buses reduced 99% reduction. Then we given mobile app to passengers, so you can search which bus is coming in, which bus stops, then timing. It is real time basis. Then we are PI system. We put around 80 bus stops, so you can see rush bus stops. There is a PI system, so you can watch which bus is coming at what time. So it is useful for commuters also and for us also to monitor for discipline, all matters.
I see. And NMMT is also the first public transport facility to have introduced cashless transactions. In fact, through Navi Mumbai Smart Card. But there have been complaints that people are not very much aware of its usage.
Yes, madam. There are some problems when we introduced the card, but from last 8 days we are putting this in our depot at our terminus, and we are started selling the cards. With card, we are also started phone pay system,
Okay.
mobile ticket. Yeah. So there is no need for cards. So we can operate this on our phone also.
So this is especially beneficial now during the COVID time, in the pandemic situation, when the and there you have the bus weekly and monthly and 3-month passes system,
Yeah.
facility.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
during the pandemic, these buses were not the buses were not running, so the passes had become redundant. So the commuters have been asking, I mean, those who have already bought the passes, so how are they going to get the cash back, or will the facility be reintroduced?
Yeah, we are planning to suppose who wants money back, so we'll give them money back, or who wants to extend the dates, we will extend the dates.
Will the facility be started again?
Yeah, no, we'll start in next 5 days.
Next 5 days, okay. NMMT had been running huge losses even before the lockdown. And during the lockdown, the losses must have increased manifold. So can you please share details on that, and how do you plan to offset that?
Yeah. Before lockdown, we are also in loss, and in all world, public transports are in losses because of fuel cost, then social obligations. You might be know, before lockdown, diesel rate was 45 rupees per liter. Now diesel is 75 rupees per liter, but we can't increase the fares. So this is the one of the reason. Fuel cost is one of the reason, and then social obligations are very much higher because we are giving student pass, concession for senior citizens. Then we are giving free services to handicapped persons. So there are many social obligations. So this is the reason that we are running in losses. For this we are thinking to commercialize our bus terminus and bus depots, and we can cover the losses.
Mm-hmm. I see. Another complaint is that the NMMT, the condition of NMMT buses is not up to mark. The seats are broken, the handles are broken, the window panes are dusty. So how do you want to change that?
Madam, we are planning to scrap these old buses because we having 200 buses which covers 12 years of life. So we are thinking to scrap the buses in this next years because we are getting 200 more electrical buses. So we'll replace these electrical buses to old buses.
I see. And there was also demand, to utilize the chases of the old NMMT buses into washroom facilities for women. So any movement or anything, any progress towards this?
Already we had given 2 buses for these washrooms, and through our SWM department, we sent the buses at Pune, and might be in next month the work will be completed.
I see. So that will be for Pune or for Navi Mumbai?
No, that is for Navi Mumbai.
I see. Okay. And because as we said, the local trains are not plying. So the ladies are facing quite a lot of problems. NMMT had started Tejaswini buses for them, and but because of the lukewarm response, the services had to be terminated. So are there any plans to restart special ladies special?
They already started 25 buses from 1st of October for specially ladies on 12 routes. Each route 2 buses in peak hours, morning and evening, and with 100 trips. So we already started buses from 1st October.
I see. And are there any plans to introduce new routes?
Currently, no.
I see. And so what message would you like to give to the viewers?
This is the COVID situation. So all are, maximum people are thinking not to travel by public transport. But my message is this: after COVID, to save the environment, to save the fuel, to save the traffic jams, all I am requesting to travel by only public transport.
If the facilities are improved, if frequency is improved, I think the commuters would definitely would like to travel by public transport buses.
We are planning for this. As I said, we are introducing new 200 electrical buses in next 1 year. So definitely we will give good frequency, good buses, and all these are AC buses. So as I said, we are also planning to reduce the AC buses ticket. So we will definitely give the good services. And with all means Commissioner Sir is also very positive for transport. Our all political peoples, ex-mayors and all these peoples are also very positive for these all electrical buses and to reducing the fares. So we all together we are planning to give the good services with electrical buses.
Thank you, sir, for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.